What's up, y'all boys? It's Lo, and today we're going to be talking about how to sell out on your first drop. First things first, I'm sure you guys have seen 1,000 other videos with the same title and or thumbnail, and you probably think this is going to be another one of those copy and paste videos. While there will be some similarities, my focus is going to be to add my own perspective onto these topics and expand on ideas that aren't really talked about. So in order to sell out your first drop, your main focus is going to want to be marketing. I know there's 1,001 ways to market your product, but there's only a few of them that actually produce results. One of those few are actually TikTok. Surprise, surprise. TikTok has made it stupidly easy to blow up your brand and get a crazy amount of followers overnight. The best way to utilize TikTok is going to be consistency and posting to your maximum outcome. What I mean by this is you're going to want to post every day, posting every 3 to 4 hours. You want to post a minimum of 3 videos per day, posting a maximum of 7. Anything under 3 videos in a day, you're not reaching your full potential, and anything after 7, your views start to drop off. I've literally seen people blow up on their first video, and I've seen people blow up on their 100th. It's all random. Just a disclaimer, when you first start off on TikTok, you will see low view counts, but do not let this discourage you. Here are some of the type of videos that you're going to want to post to get your brand to blow up on its first drop. You're going to want to post things related to trends. You're going to want to post things that are relatable, things that give information, or things that are funny or entertaining. Examples for trends would be things like hashtags, sounds, type of garments that people use in their videos, type of formats that people use in their videos, etc. Examples of being relatable are posts about things that you know every brand creator has gone through or are going to have to go through. It would be things like, oh, my manufacturer messed up my sample, or I got my first order but they refunded it. Just small things that people have gone through that'll evoke emotion because they've been through something similar. An example for giving information would be like those TikTok slides that show like top 5 manufacturers or top 5 places to find blanks, or this video, for example. People appreciate information that's free and valuable, but they appreciate the person giving it even more. Lastly, an example of entertaining or funny videos is going to be anything related to your product that's going to evoke joy or laughter in somebody. I recently saw a video on TikTok that just went viral because it displayed this perfectly. In order to sell out on your first drop, you will need some hype behind it. Most people recommend hyping the drop up 2 weeks to a month prior to drop day, but I recommend that you start hyping it up as soon as you can, just so you have the best brand awareness possible. While you're hyping your drop, you're going to want to use the strategies that I just mentioned before, and you're also going to want to use a sample piece of clothing. You could use a mock-up in doing this, but their best results are going to come from using a sample, considering people are going to want to see what the garment looks like in real life and what it would look like on them. Another strategy that'll help you sell out on your first drop are incentives. These are items that incentivize the buyer to purchase your item. Examples of these are stickers, wristbands, keychains, etc. To implement this in your first drop, you're going to want to use these for a specific amount of customers. For example, the first 20 people that buy from the drop get a free wristband. This will make people race to be one of the first people that buy from your drop, overall getting you more sales. The next strategy to get you to sell out on your first drop is to use ads. There are 3 different main platforms that people typically run ads on, this being TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I haven't heard the best things about Facebook, and I'm also not too familiar with it, so I'll just leave it out of this video. But as far as TikTok, the minimum ad price that you can run is $20, and the minimum ad on Instagram is $5. Since our main focus today is to sell out on your first drop, I would recommend to run the ad on the platform that you have the highest following. The next strategy that we have to sell out on your first drop is to use text message marketing as well as email marketing. These are good for redirect marketing and getting repeat customers, but it is also good for notifying people when you drop. If a customer is willing to receive emails or messages for your brand, then chances are they're more likely to buy than a normal customer. The final strategy that I'm going to be talking about today for you to sell out on your first drop is going to be giveaways. In my opinion, this might be one of the best ways to promote for your first drop and gets the most attention, if done correctly. Posts involving giveaways usually get a lot of attention because obviously somebody wants a free shirt, but the reason I think it's one of the best ways for you to sell out on your first drop is because it gets your drop a lot of anticipation and hype. And the only thing that's coming out of your pocket is one shirt. The last thing that I want to talk about that isn't necessarily related to strategies is your product's quality. You can run all of these strategies to their full potential, run the best ads in the world, have the best word of mouth, but if your product isn't good, then nobody's going to buy it. And I don't want to use that to downplay anybody's brand. I just want to use that to tell people to spend more time on your brand and make sure that it's at its full potential before you think about dropping. Well, that's all I got. If you guys did get anything useful out of this video, a subscribe wouldn't hurt, would it?